Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a promising position. Ball driven towards the far post. Park Ji-sung. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Khan claims comfortably. Albert Ferrer. And Marquinhos. So it is still 0-0. Can he get on the end of this? The ball goes in. And the shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he get it through? Chance to deliver. Terrific header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Albert Ferrer. No, that's been intercepted. Arsenal are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Now it's Okazaki. Thinks about the shot. Big chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mateus. Albert Ferrer has crossed into the middle. Cleared away. Looking for options for movement. And oh, smashing! Has fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Donatoni. Massaro. And the pass is intercepted. Well, they've got it again. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's a good ball. Shot at goal! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Conte. That ball looks a good one. And that's a good ball. Okazaki showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Howson. Massaro. A probing pass. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Albert Ferrer. And it's Okazaki. And it's made its way to him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zaire Emery. Boyan! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Okazaki certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again then. Donatoni. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Zaire Emery. Now it's Okazaki. Zanetti.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Park Ji-sung. Pass somewhat off target. Okazaki, Massaro, and a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a little off target. Park Ji-sung, and it's Van Nistelrooy. Threads one in, and this is Park Ji-sung. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid, maybe both actually.
Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Park Ji-sung is always looking to break lines. This looks promising. Zaire Emery. And it's Zaire Emery. Now it's Okazaki.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Corner number 2 then. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Harmlessly behind. And he was quick to react. Van Nistelrooy. Donadoni. Good read, needed to be.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 7, Griezmann.
No, that was never going to make it. Albert Ferrer, played in by Albert Ferrer.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Howson. Not the most accurate pass. Griezmann. Oh, well measured. Just the keeper to pick Massaro! Oh, it's come off the upright. Looking to play him in. Floated through. Oh, it's shoots! Terrific from Mateus! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! There seemed no way back, but they are level. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so...
And Van Nistelrooy! Bojan. Well, they can break here. And they've got a throw. Bojan. Massaro. Half an hour gone in the second half. Perez. He's in space and looking for options. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It is a corner.
Changement. Le numéro 33.
Arsenal get their fourth corner.
Le numéro 13.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's Rijkaard. No, he's not getting past him there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Played into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cherki. Well, this is Van Nistelrooy. It's Park Ji-sung. He's had it taken off him. Griezmann. Rijkaard gets
Il y
a
aura
foot in
4
here.
minutes de temps
4
additionnel.
added minutes on the board. Rijkaard. And he's intervened well there. Nicked it back promptly. Conte. And it's Griezmann.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cherki. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Massaro taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Now it's Okazaki. Distributed tidily. Knocks it into space. Deftly away. Tries to pass it through. Swings it across. Cleared without hesitation. Donadoni. Oh, super find. And the flag has stayed. There's the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
But inscrit après 10 minutes de jeu.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Donadoni. Ambitious ball here. Massaro. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Donadoni pinches it off him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played back in. Thinks about the shot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Okazaki. That's a shade optimistic. Howson is always looking to break lines. Can he get on the end of this? Steaming on, and the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. And
the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's played it long. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Matthäus looking for a runner. Cannavaro. That is Conte. Park Ji-sung. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Marquinhos. Albert Ferrer. Now, can they get him away? No, he's overshot the green. Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a goal kick. Here it is, crossed in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a little off target. Van Nistelrooy. Park Ji-sung. And the pass is intercepted. And that's a throw-in. And here's Park Ji-sung. Produces a cross. Cannavaro with the clearance. Donatoni gets it away. Ball's gone out of play. Mateus. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the first 45 minutes are up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Changement. Le numéro 15. À sa place, le numéro 5.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Probing pass. And this is Van Nistelrooy. There's the delivery. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's lofted through here. Played into space out wide. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. It's Park Ji-sung. Van Nistelrooy, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Van Nistelrooy, looking for options for movement.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Deep cross. Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Le numéro 18.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Now he's got space here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Crosses it in here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here? Well, we expected better, and so did he. Donatoni. That's Park Ji-sung. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And that is masterful defending. Mateus. Park Ji-sung could try cutting inside here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
In again. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. In he goes again!
Changement.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Griezmann. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
This is quite a battle.
And Messi really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
It's a searching pass. Oh, delightful ball. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a...
Massaro. Great chance! He scores! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Attention, changement.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
3 minutes.
Conte.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Park Ji-sung. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Massaro collecting the match ball, and it is his. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
This ended up in no man's land.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders, we've seen that all so often, and he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Searching pass he's played there. Conte. Nice bit of trickery. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Rijkaard. It's Park Ji-suk. Donadoni. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's got space here. No goals as yet. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Albert Ferrer. Albert Ferrer, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. The referee has given a corner. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. That is some save from Khan!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Donadoni. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Messi are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Arsenal have reclaimed it. That's a delicate pass. Albert Ferrer could try cutting inside here. Out for a throw. And it's Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung is always scanning the pitch for target. Chance for a shot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Park Ji-sung. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Boyan. That's been cut out, well played. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Nicely shaped ball. Donadoni! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zaire Emery.
Temps additionnel.
Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Marquinhos. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Changement. Le numéro 18, Okazaki. À sa place, le numéro 36.
Second period then underway. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Zanetti, Bojan. Donatoni, nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away? Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Zaire Emery. Oh, good spread. Oh, well measured. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Albert Ferrer. Marquinhos. And Donatoni. Park Ji-sung. Looking for the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Thinks one through. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Zaire Emery has created one goal already. Threads one in. Bojan. In by Bojan. Mateus. So we've reached the hour mark. And he was quick to react. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Donatoni. Van Nistelrooy. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's Park Ji-sung. Donatoni. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Zaire Emery. Now it's Bojan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Park Ji-sung. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Tries a deft little ball. Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
But pour l'équipe d'Arsenal.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Massaro! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And here's Bojan.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Big chance, must be!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Knocks it into space. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Changement. Le numéro 21, le numéro 2. À leur place, le numéro 7, Griezmann. Le numéro 13.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Good ball, good take. He can get that clear. And that is out of play. Cannavaro. Now what about this cross? Van Nistelrooy proves just a little bit too strong. Zanetti. And Zaire Emery. 2 minutes to be added on. Park Ji-sung, Cherki, and the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Annecy definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.